Jingle bells, deck the halls. It's that time of year. It's the annual GOG Game Party Night cast. Time for some holiday cheer.
Yay!
Get ready for the Girls on Games podcast, your weekly dose of news, reviews, and everything video games. Always served with a good helping of hype and just a pinch of salt. And now, your host, Leah.
Hello and welcome to another Girls on Games podcast. My name is Leah. I'm the host of this show. This is episode number 522. Joining me around this festive digital table includes Catherine. Hey, Catherine.
Hello.
And Joelle. Joelle, what's up?
What's up? What's up? Hello.
I'm excited, ladies. It's the annual game night.
Woo!
Oh, I love this every year.
I
When
know.
we get to, just play silly podcast games and enjoy each other's company as we get into the end of the year. Because, yes, as we record this, it is the 22nd of December. So, yeah, right around the corner is Christmas. And festive things have been happening, along with a lot of recovery. Both Kat and I have both been fairly sick over the last little while. Yeah, so yeah, let's get through some housekeeping and then we can get into the fun times and all the podcast party games. If you enjoy this show, you can subscribe. We're available on Apple Podcasts, YouTube Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Podbean. If you'd like to give us a tip, maybe buy us a coffee, you can do that by going to our Ko-fi. That's ko-fi.com/girlsongames. I will very soon be putting out a poll in the Discord channel about the Fantasy Critic, as we need to do the bidding for 2026. So yeah, over the next few days, I will find, I think is the program called Doodle or something that we used before to kind of like pick a day. Yeah, to have a poll. So we'll get that done.
Yeah.
I don't know. At the same time, Discord might do it itself. There might be a poll feature in Discord that I should try.
That's nice. Yeah, we should look into that.
Yeah,
I should try that.
there is.
And yeah, because we need to do this for another year. It's always a good time. All right, ladies, what have you been up to this week? Catherine?
Yeah, well, spent the last 2 days on my ass with a fever. Hey, I didn't get my flu shot this year. That was on me. I was too busy. But before I face planted into my bed, we went out for Pascal's birthday for a very fancy dinner. We went to a place called Damas, which is high-end Syrian food. I love these kinds of places because they have tasters menus. So you show up and you're just like, feed me, please. Or like, any restriction? I'm like, I'm allergic to peanuts. And they're like, cool. And you know how restaurants will do the wine pairing? This place do a cocktail pairing.
Oh, dangerous.
So we didn't have wine. We had cocktails.
Yum.
Yeah, there was stuff like there was a mead-based one. We had 2 gin-based one that was like a cucumber smash. It was like,
Yum.
it was like gin, cucumber juice or cucumber puree, and like lime juice. It was amazing. There was mezcal-based ones that were like really sweet and smoky.
Yum.
And when they brought them, they explained like which cocktail was paired with which one of the platters we would get. Because like that place is amuse-bouche, which is basically an hors d'oeuvre. And then you had appetizers. And then you had fish and seafood. And then you had meat. And then you had dessert. And they would tell you like which drink would go which one of the platters. And I think the guy noticed that we were big eaters because they would bring back the plate clean. You know, like when I saw like the taster's menu was like $160 per person, I was like, I'm getting my money's worth, you motherfuckers. Or licking those plates cleans at that price. Are you kidding me? It was all very delicious. Like it's very fine dining. But I think it was also based on vibes. So they brought us the meat was just 2 platter. And we were done, and they were like, you guys look like you could use a third. And we're like, okay. And then for dessert, they brought us dessert with a little candle because we told them it was for Pascal's birthday. And when he came back, saw we had the dessert, you're like, you guys want ice cream? We're like, yeah. So they brought us ice cream.
Yeah.
It was like 2 discs of ice cream with like rose petals and homemade, what is it called? Cotton candy.
Oh my goodness.
But it was like, you know how like those Middle Eastern desserts are very much like very orange and rose water? I think their cotton candy was like rose water based.
Oh, wow.
It was amazing. It was clearly all homemade, right? It was amazing. I put the photos in Discord. I was starting to feel iffy by Friday night because I was fully sick as of Saturday afternoon. So I was attributing it to the cocktails, being like, I'm too drunk to remember what we ate. But I think it's because I was starting to maybe be a bit under the weather. But it was a wonderful evening. Pro tip, if you like fine dining in Montreal, be an old person, like an old lady. Because it's easier to get tables around 5 or 6 than it is at 8 or 9.
True.
Because those tables are booked. So yeah, we had a reservation for 6, so we were home by like 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
We basically came home, gave the cat his medication. I took a shower and I went to bed. And then after that, unfortunately, I was sick. And today was the first day I started to feel okay-ish, so I had to catch up on all my Christmas baking because I promised my sister-in-law to help with the cookies and some of the food for like the 24th and the 25th because I help with that every year. I also make like, so it's cookies and stuff that I bring downstairs, but also that Pascal, he goes back home in Ottawa so that he can bring some with him. But yeah, I am 2 whole days late. But we will get done what we can get done. So I have a priorities list, and I'm going it down. But this afternoon, I was able to bake 2 types of cookies. I was all right-ish.
Nice.
I will, however, be going to bed straight after this podcast.
Joelle, what did you do this week?
Well, it is vacation for me. I don't have to log into work until January 5th. So I'm just like, so we had my side at Christmas at my parents', and that was really fun. It also was nice because it was like fairly concise. It's like we had it Friday night. It's like we worked in the morning and then we went over there, and it was just like basically got there, ate dinner, got presents, like hung out for an hour, and then like we all left. So it was kind of nice just to like have kind of like a set time, and then like you're kind of done, so you're not there for like too long. And some of the kids, my niece and nephews, like they had like parties to go to and stuff. So it was kind of short and sweet. And then today, Ryan and I celebrated our Christmas, so we went out to breakfast. And it was nice because we went to, speaking of like going to restaurants, like at kind of early times or odd times, we went to the Hen House, which is downtown Minneapolis. And on busy days, it's kind of a hassle to like get all the way to downtown. Then you got to park, pay for parking. You got to, usually like the wait there is really long. So it's really, really good breakfast. But not on a Monday Christmas week because a lot of people are off and not a lot of people going on downtown to work. And so with no traffic heading there, we got there about like 9:00 and got seated right away. There was like, I had never seen that place so empty. I was like, wow, there's just people here. I'm sure it'll be different the rest of the week because like people will like go down there for Christmas, and over the weekend, I'm sure it'll be packed. So it's pretty nice and chill. So we did that, and then we came back and did gifts, and then we leave for North Carolina on the 24th, and we'll be there through the 28th, and we'll have like Christmas there. And then, yeah, so it's just kind of like getting ready for the holiday celebrations and enjoying our time off and staying up way too late playing Arc Raiders, like just like a teenager. I mean, really, I'm just like, I might get sick because I'm staying up too late playing video games. My body is like, no, bitch, like you're not 20 anymore. Like you can't stay up until 3:00 in the morning and expect to be functional like the next day. It's just like no. So yeah, it's like we're having a good time and vibing out and trying to get through some shows, and so yeah, we're enjoying the time off. And I don't even know if we're gonna do anything for New Year's. It's just like, do you want to do anything? And it's like, that sounds like a lot of work.
Mike and I had
"All
that
right."
conversation. We're like, should we do something? I don't know, but then it just feels like a hassle, and it's all expensive. If you want to go
Yes.
do
Yeah.
anything, do
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to California pretty quick in the New Year, so we're kind of like, why don't we just
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Take a
for
break.
us. We kind of like poked a few friends that we don't have plans, so we might have a board game night with friends on New Year's, and that's about it.
yeah,
nice.
sounds perfect. Yeah.
That's a good way to do it. Yeah. What did I do this week? Oh, not much. Why? I went on vacation as of Wednesday. But I started feeling not great Monday night when we were recording podcasts, and then Tuesday I went to work and I'm like, I'm gonna power through this. And then went to bed at 7 p.m. on Tuesday night. And I would say today is the first day that I'm actually feeling and sounding normal. Because for me, it was all in my sinuses. So I got lots of games in, got lots of TV in, got a little bit of reading in. I baked a whole bunch of cookies today. And yeah, we're getting closer and closer to actual Christmas Day, just trying to get everything organized. It's always a rush, right? To the 25th. And then there's that no man's land in between Christmas and New Year's.
Amazing. The amazing black hole of the calendar year.
You don't know what day it is, and you're always full of cheese.
Yes, sounds about right.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I love it.
Yeah, so tomorrow I think I'm going to venture out of my house for the first time in a week.
Amazing.
Thank God for Instacart is all I have to say.
That's right.
Mike was working, but then he caught this sickness too. So like, yeah, just been trying to recuperate. I think it was also just my body telling me to slow the F down. Because full tilt. That's the thing about Christmas. It's like the push, and then the holidays actually come and you're just like, oh, yeah. That's a lot of stress to crash as soon as you get a break. But yeah, played lots of games and looking forward to talking to you girls about that. Let's first finish off this year's Fantasy Critic, a recap of last week. In the podcast league, essentially everything had finished because no other games had released. So the standings are Joelle in first, Kat in second, and me in third. So we have a new winner for this year. Congratulations, Joelle.
Thank you. And I did it without Grand Theft Auto.
There you did. Now, over onto the community league. I have a feeling that this is going to stick now. I don't think too much is changing when it comes to ones that got didn't have links or didn't have enough reviews and things like that. I think we can also crown a new winner with Ross taking the crown this year.
Nice job, Ross.
Hot on his heels was last year's winner, Darth Stridius. Then Kat came in third. Jessica Starr, Margot, Pat, Elbang, NJK, myself, Phoenix, Snake Fred, Steensby Kingsby, Simo, and coming up in the caboose is Joelle with Nar game released.
Nar. Someone had to do it.
Game.
Oh, Nar.
Nar.
How did I end up third? I thought Pat was going to be third.
Well. You rallied.
Well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You had some big ones there at the finisher.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Good job.
Thank you.
But with that, playing lots of games. Because lots of games released.
Yeah.
Catherine, did you finish Ghosts of Yote?
I did.
Good for you.
I
made it.
Yeah, it took me a while because at one point I was too feverish to play. But once my head cleared a bit, I finished it. And of course, the game is just like when you finish it, they do a little transition to give you a reason to go back into the game world to finish the stuff you didn't finish before the main quest. And I was like, bitch, this world is empty. There's nothing left for me to do.
Yeah.
Nar tasks. But it's funny because I was talking with someone in a Discord. They were playing Ghost of Yote, and they said, I didn't play Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I feel like Ghost of Yote is such a Ubisoft game, and they have a lot of Ubisoft tropes. but we would get like Ubisoft game gets the flack for Ubisoft because they're a Ubisoft drum. And I was like, yeah, no, it's clear that they played a lot of like these cliche open world games. But it's like, for me, why Ghost of Yote gets better critics is because they cut the fat. You know, it's very, I think it feels more repetitive to him because they cut the fat. But I feel like games, like I haven't played Shadows either, but like if I go off of like Valhalla and Odyssey and Origins, like they're also very repetitive. It's just they repeat 5 things instead of 3. So I was like, yeah, you know, you got a point. But also games aren't making a vacuum. So it's true that Ubisoft games gets flagged just for being Ubisoft, and like other studios that make similar games get the praise for it. But I still think it's because like Ghost of Yote kind of like really honed in into what they wanted to do. Amazing game. Really loved it. Happy I bought a PlayStation 5 for it.
What's next?
But yeah, I was standing there feverish. Me and my like 101 Fahrenheit, 37 degrees Celsius head being like, I don't want to learn something new. So I decided to do a Dark Urge run in Baldur's Gate 3.
Nice.
Because nothing goes hand in hand with fever like having uncontrollable murderous thoughts. Like, yeah, you just waking up one day and like, did you kill this bitch? I don't know. Did I? Why is there a corpse in my camp? Video games.
Let those intrusive thoughts win.
Basically. So I'm kind of like juggling to see how I'm going to manage that because I'm going in blind. Like I haven't read a lot about the Dark Urges run, even if the game's been out for a while and, you know, I had many times to get spoiled. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not doing an evil run. I'm just doing, what if I played Baldur's Gate normally? But then the game is just like, hey, what if you killed a bitch just because you wanna? Like, and you don't know why you want to kill him. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, so I rolled a monk because if you know, monks are OP. So I'm gonna be my character is gonna be like the tank. I made a big dark elf, just a giant of a man with a big ponytail, just getting hit in the face and hitting people with his bare fist, being like, "Fuck you." And I'm really enjoying it so far. My party is Shadowheart, Asterion, and Will. I'm not sure if Will's going to stick around. I'm very much struggling with the Warlock class in Baldur's Gate. I don't know. I think I might need to fine tune his build. Shadowheart I had not in my first run because my first run I was playing a druid, so I was the healer of the party, basically. So this run I want to play with things a bit. I'll try to have Hazelin. I haven't played with Hazelin, the big druid, the big bear, famous for the sex scene. He wasn't in my party again because I was playing a druid, so I'm gonna move people around, finagle a bit, see if I can't turn Shadowheart into, because she's a sneaky type of cleric. She's cleric of the trickery domain. If I can kind of like give her a few levels of rogue, I don't know. I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna see what can be done. And I have no idea who I'm gonna kiss on the mouth. Because that's the other thing in Baldur's Gate is who are you gonna bone?
Yeah, it's a really important question.
Important. My first run, I ended up with Gale, which at first I was thought, the nerdy dude, whatever. He takes you to the stars and you make love among the stars because he's a fucking mage. And I'm just like,
Neat.
wow, that is romantic as fuck, my guy. So I was pleasantly surprised. But yeah, so I am kind of powering through that because I know a lot of the game already. But also I'm trying to see stuff I haven't seen before. I don't think I'm going to spend like 100 and some hours in this run. I might just kind of power through the end just to see what this storyline does and how different it is from my other storyline. I also finished the game before they patched a lot of stuff. So, they changed the ending ever since. So I haven't seen any of that.
Okay.
So they've changed a lot of things, I think, that I haven't seen.
Has any DLC come out for it?
No.
Okay.
They canceled all the DLCs. They put everything in the game. What they did is they did a lot of balancing, a lot of bug fixes. They added photo mode. They added cross-platform play, stuff like that. And and some stuff they changed according to community feedback. For example, the original ending was kind of like a bit lackluster in terms of the finality of it. So they fine-tuned that. There was also one of the characters, the bard, the drow bard. I forget her name. You weren't supposed to get her if you didn't do. It was either her or Hazelin. So in the first act, either you kill the goblins and save the druids, or you join the goblins and kill the druids. And then you would get either or. But people used a hack to kill the goblins, save the druids, but still kidnap the lady.
Oh.
They were using an exploit in game, basically a bug. And I think with one of the patches, they kind of patched it in the game to make it part of the gameplay. That you do have as part of your choices, there is a way for you to convince this evil bard drow lady to join your party, and then for her to be part of your and then you can have every character in the game. I played before they did that, so I didn't have her. I didn't know about the exploit. I like to play these games to be just whatever. I'm also used to Dragon Age type games where it's I'll have to do another run to make this choice, right? The Inquisition is are you going to get help from the Templars or are you going to get help from the mages? I figured it was a this or that type of situation. I was next run, I'll be an evil bitch and get the bard. But turns out there was an exploit and then they patched it in the game. So this run, I should be able to get everybody.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to try that. But I decided to play a game from 2023 instead of the backlog of PlayStation 5 games.
When you're feeling under the weather, girl, you got it. Sometimes you want something to scratch the itch, but you just don't have the mental capacity to learn anything new.
Exactly. So I was just I've had this idea of doing a Dark Urge run on the back burner for years. And it's and then I was sitting there, do I buy it on Xbox? And then I was no, I just spent way too much money at the restaurant for Pascal's birthday. And remembered I have a freaking laptop, so I've actually been taking my laptop and playing on the couch. I didn't even connect it to the TV. I was just playing on my knees. Just because I need to be kind of horizontal a bit.
Yeah.
And I needed my heating pad in my lower back because my back hurts, but also I was shivering because of the fever. And because of that, I use a little pillow so that there's airflow, so that I don't have my the laptop directly on my knees, because this is a gaming laptop. It gets hot, especially when I run Baldur's Gate 3. So I have a little pillow type thing to make sure there's airflow. And my cat has been nudging itself on the couch between me and the side of the couch and has his face near one of the exit vent, and he's just getting that hot GPU air straight in his face and fucking loving it.
GPU hot air.
That's funny.
Delicious.
So cozy.
I've been dealing with him trying to not get him to lay down the laptop while it's on the side or while I'm using it, because it's ooh, made of warm will go on. And I'm no. So when I use it propped up, it's at an angle, and I I have my, so he can't really lay on it, but he find out that the warm is coming from the vents on the side. So I've been spending all day with the cat next to me and him just like his whiskers like in the breeze
That's cute.
of the vents. Just like, holy shit, you old dumb man. I love you so much.
And it's what you needed, was that comfort, him just chilling next to you.
Yeah.
That being said, I found out, Jenna Marbles?
Yes.
Wow.
Her dog
that's a
Marbles passed away
name. Oh.
at 17.
Whoa.
Holy cow.
How big was this dog? It had to have been a small dog. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
But I did not know that she got her Chihuahua about the same time Pascal and I got Dimitri.
Oh, no way.
Aww.
I was like, holy shit. Yeah, that thing was ancient. Even for a Chihuahua, 17 is pushing it.
17, that's
for a
pushing
dog.
it. Yeah,
that's
for a dog.
That's a
yeah, so that was impressive. So Julian Salomita, her husband, tweeted that, posted on Instagram that he had passed away at 17. I was like, holy shit, Jenna Marbles' dog was the same age as my cat. Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So, Joelle, you've been playing it like a youth and staying up till the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
Doing the Arc Raiders thing. How's it been treating you?
It's been, well, this last time it didn't treat me very well because people are rude and I kept dying, and that's not cool. But like overall it is fun, and we've kind of gotten past like the first plateau where like now like our inventory space is a little bit bigger. We're able to craft some stuff. And so now we're trying to go after another tier of enemies. And so, but we're also not quite leveled up yet and don't have the right blueprints to create like the really powerful guns. So we're on a little bit of a struggle bus because we're overpowered for the first like tier of machines, but we're too underpowered and underleveled for the next tier. So and people are just mean. Like people are just mean. And we everyone is like, oh, we're friendly, and they're all liars. And they're not. And like you'll just be running around at a map, and then a sniper is like, oh, this poor soul has crossed over my screen, and they just try to shoot you. It's like, yeah, I just want to get stuff and like leave. Like I don't want to. And I'm like, I don't have anything on me anyway. Like you can clearly tell by our outfits that like we're not advanced players. Like it's like we don't have the cool gear. Like we don't. So I don't know. It is fun though. They have, they're having a cold weather event now. And so doing the cold weather event. So it's a special time where certain areas of the map, it's extremely cold. And so you can't be outside for, more than I think like 3 minutes. So your character gets too cold, then you have to go into a building. So then that's also dangerous because there's people in the buildings. But then there's like better loot, and playing in the cold weather events gets you a experience type, and then the experience types get you stuff. So like if you play enough in the cold weather events, you unlock like new gear, you unlock a new herb, which should help you stay warmer. So if you always want to play those events, you can do that. They also have really cool lightning storms. So you can go to a map and play during a lightning storm. And that's a really similar vibe to how the lightning worked in like Breath of the Wild, where like if you had anything metal on you, like you could attract a lightning, and then if the lightning hits you, that's a bad day. You can also try to manipulate the lightning to try to hit like other people or hit the machines, which is kind of fun. But that's like a high risk, high reward. So there's usually better loot in those maps, and there's less like getaway points. And then they also have these large boss events called like the matriarch arc. And so everyone will get together and try to take the matriarch down, and we try to take advantage by going to a map that is not that, because we'll just get annihilated like if we go there. So but But yeah, it is kind of interesting. We've made a friend who plays this game a lot, and so this person's like helped us with loot and kind of showing us around and stuff. So that's been kind of fun when he's on, and we're just like, oh, like want to play, and that's been fun. I do wish that the game allowed you to play with a group of 4 instead of a group of 3, but I can understand why. But it's just so addicting, and it really sucks. Like when you finally like get a good gun, and then you go in, and then you die in the most stupid way, and then you lose all your stuff. And it's just
that'd be frustrating.
So like it can be a little frustrating, but then it is a good time, and I think they've done a really good job with the game, and we'll kind of see how it all, like how long we'll keep playing it, but we're having a good time, and also learning a lot about ourselves and our relationship, and playing together a looter shooter and survival, and he's like don't go there, and I just like run in, and I try to like do something anyway, and then I end up dying, and then he gets mad, and then he dies trying to save me, and then it's my fault, and then like chaos ensues, or sometimes like I'm the type of player that's like, okay, my backpack is full, I want to leave, like I want to extract, like let's go. And he's like, no, he's like, there's 10 more minutes left. I'm like, no, like if we're gonna get stuck, and we're gonna get stuck in the round. And so it's just, I'm more of like all right, I got my loot, like let's get out of here, he's like, let's stay until like the end of the round, and I'm like, that's the worst idea. So it's just also trying to have balance there, but it is pretty funny. But yeah, so we're having a good time.
Nice. I'm continuing Minecraft. Got to play a little bit of the new drop that came, the Mounts of Mayhem, which is fun. And I did end up picking up the DLC to 2 Point Museum, the Zoozium DLC.
That's a great name.
I know, Zoozium.
That's a great name.
I didn't know how to pronounce it at first. I had to listen to other people saying it. Because when you look at it, you're like, Zoozium, what? Like, it doesn't make sense. And you're like, oh, Zoozium, I get it. Instead of museum, Zoozium, okay. Trying to be punny, that's very 2 Point way. But yeah, being essentially sick on the couch for 3 days means I got to finish that whole DLC. I did 10 out of 10 stars on that map. And now, yeah, I'm just continuing on with my different museums here, there, and everywhere, poking way through. There's a holiday event going on right now with some like holiday themed stuff. And then there was another kind of crossover with some other game that was announced that like dropped. Like I went into the maps, because the way that it works is like you have different maps that you send your little employees off to go and extract either things to put in your museum or animals to put in your museum or fish, or maybe you need certain crafting items because there is a crafting mechanic to a certain point of it. And there's these different like maps of regions that you go to. So there's like a prehistoric one is the one you start at. Then there's like the aquatic one. There's like a spooky ghost one, paranormal kind of thing. And then you're off like safari doing the animal one. And then there's this random one that showed up, and I'm like, what is this? So yeah, gonna give that a spin as I work my way through, because I haven't like the way that the game is set up, it makes you jump between different museums you're curating. So it's not like you finish one completely and move on to the next one, because you did that a lot in the other game, or gave you the opportunity to keep going. But this one was like in order for you to understand mechanics and even to move farther, you want to go and explore the other maps and do the other museums and kind of level and open things up. And how far you get in the other maps carries over. So while I was doing the zoo map, I was also at the same time adding prehistory stuff into my museum, because I was like, dinosaur bones and animals, I think they should be in the same museum together, because then you get more people coming to your museum and more opportunity to get points and level up and so on and so forth. It's great. It's great DLC. This game came out like, I want to say February, March or so. And it has had a nice burn of content kind of dropping, and I really hope they continue to add to it because it's just so much fun. Go play 2 Point Museum.
I think the same for Hospital. Did they keep 2 Point Hospital? Did they keep adding shit like that, or
So,
they figured museum we
Hospital-
can do whatever we want? So
Hospital was the first game, and you can tell that they learned a lot as they went because it was that one, and then it was the college campus one, and then it was the museum one. And each one, you can see how they progressed, not just in the fact of how in depth on the mechanics and all that kind of stuff of that, is even the inner workings of how you improved your space and leveled up and optimized things, because there's certain rooms with certain tasks that you need to give it certain items in order for it to increase its ability to work, function, whatever. And they had that in all 3 games. But I feel like this one, they've really they're like, people understand this now. Let's branch out further and go bigger than that. I don't remember too much when it came to the hospital one. It was mostly just different tasks you need to do, and you learned about different ailments, but it wasn't like you were choosing which ailment you were going after first or anything like that, which you can kind of do in this one. You can decide whether after you do the museum, the introductory one, which is called Memento Mile, that's starts with prehistory. It's going to be your museum of everything in the end. You get then afterwards, you got a choice. Do you want to go to paranormal or do you want to go to aquatic? So you get a choice then, and you can jump back and forth. You don't have to stay in one place. You can decide, oh, I'm getting tired of doing this museum right now. I'm going to go work on another one instead. Yeah.
I'm excited. I think I'm going to download that on the Switch to play on the plane and stuff. So I'm pretty pumped to
I was really
try it.
debating on buying it on Switch, and the reason I didn't end up doing it, outside of the fact of similar to Kat, I looked at it and I was like, if I want to buy everything with all the DLCs, I'm spending $100. But outside of that, I do not think they added in mouse controls in with the Switch, and I think that is a potential missed opportunity. And I'm not going to say, I've been playing the entire thing on controller. I've been playing on an Xbox. The controls are great. I love that. But just the fact that that's a functionality that they could have added to the Switch 2 version, I was like, oh, damn it. Because I watch a lot of people play the game, and there's definitely my muscle memory is great for it now, but there's just certain things that it's easier to do with a mouse.
Yeah.
But they really optimized the UI of this game to play really well on controller.
So, okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, ladies, as we do each year around this time, we have our lovely game night as topic of the show, which I think it's time for us to get into and have a few laughs. What do you think?
Yep.
All right, so we'll be right back with game night. It's game night, everybody. Really excited to play. We've got 3 games to play, each one of us coming as a game master for a specific game, as we kind of do every week with the Game On section of the podcast. But now we're doing it for a fair chunk of this year's show. Catherine's going to kick us off today, and she's got Guess the Badly Described Video Game.
Yeah, so I figured this would work well with the fact that I was feverish. So I let the fever do the writing. So these are very badly described video games. If you don't get it, it's fine. But if you know it's going to be funny, I hope. So I've got 10 of these. So our first one, let's kick it off with the easy one. The first one is fucking Kill Bill, but in feudal Japan.
Gozavyote.
Gozavyote.
Exactly. The following one I realize is a bit of a spoiler, but you know what? It's been out for a while. We can kind of spoil it. My next game is all of this because I wanted to play the piano instead of painting.
Is it Blueprints?
No. They're all games that came out this year, by the way.
Is it Expedition 33?
It is.
Nice.
Bit of a spoiler there. Yeah. If you know, you know. Third game. When being the Emperor's very special envoy to an island has you asking, are we the baddies?
Ooh.
An emperor to an island.
You're an envoy.
Is this Civ 7?
No, but good guess, I guess. I don't know. I don't play Civs.
It could be.
I mean, but you're recolonizing a place, maybe, or like going to explore.
You're possibly showing up as a colonizer, yeah. Or halfway through, you can decide, fuck that, I'm going to join the revolution and fight against the people who sent me. It's up to you. It's part of the choices of the game.
It's a game that came out this year.
I'm like really drawing a blank on that.
Why?
It's a game that came out early in the year and got drowned out.
Avowed?
Yes.
Oh,
It did get drowned out, didn't it?
It totally did.
It was
sad.
like, because I remember you playing that and you had fairly high praise for it, but like it was just so early in the year that all of a sudden all these bangers just started dropping.
It was
especially
like
Expedition 33, and everybody is like, who cared what came before this game?
I know.
Exactly. It was like
Yeah.
Avowed. It was like Shadows, Expedition 23, and this and that and that. And I was just like, y'all, remember when Avowed came out? That was a good game.
I need to go back to Shadows.
Yeah. If you've skipped over this one this year because of like all the other games, like definitely like for holiday gaming, Avowed's a good one if you like if you're like me, you like the Skyrims of this world or whatever. You know. I think it was really well made. And I didn't play Pillars of Eternity. I just watched a 15-minute video of like, here's the story you missed. And I was like, cool. And then I played. So our fourth game, speaking of these types of game, our fourth game is you played this before and you'll play it again even for $90.
That could be any Nintendo game.
Was it Donkey Kong? Was it a Donkey?
We played it before and we'll play it again for 90. It's some kind of remaster, some kind of what got remastered, remade? I don't know. Why am I drawing a blank?
Was it like worth it? Like totally doing it? Gonna play it?
Mortal Kombat?
No.
It was shadow dropped. It was announced and shadow dropped. Like they Beyonce'd this shit.
Oh, Oblivion!
Yes.
Hey, Beyonce'd that.
Everybody paid full price for it, except
unless
if you
had Game Pass, then it was for free.
Yeah, but then Game Pass became
$31 a month. What?
Yeah,
guess who's not got Ultimate anymore?
Yeah, no, it dropped that like a bad habit. Like
same.
Keeping it for the online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna resub as well, but like lower tier.
All
right, next game. You've only been asking for years, but we finally did it. Even if Ghost of Tsushima beat us to it, at least we got it out before their sequel.
Shadows.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Assassin's Creed Shadows. That one was an easy one. Poking a bit of fun at my colleagues there. Love you. Our next game. Oh my god. Why are you like this? Please just sit down and shut up. Oh my god.
Please just sit down and shut up.
Why are you like this?
Why are you like this? Please sit up and shut down.
Is it a horror game?
Oh no.
I'm like totally blanking on what came out this year.
I know. We just did the game.
This game is about like sitting down, and it's very complicated. It's very hard.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is the seat taken?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like, there it is.
Just sit down and shut up.
Shut up already.
These shapes are so demanding.
They are. Don't be stinky. I want the window.
I don't want to sit near a kid, but I didn't shower.
Yeah, so it's like, wow, that's really.
If you didn't shower, why are you out?
Go to the back.
Yeah, that's really particular of you.
Okay. I've got 3 left.
Okay.
Our next game is Fortnite in Paris with your pets.
Fortnite
In
in
Paris.
Paris with your pets.
In Paris. With your
Building
pets.
Fortnite.
Oh, was it Pokemon?
Oh, Legends
A to Z?
ZA.
Was ZA. I was
ZA.
like, B to D. I don't know. Z to A.
I've been watching all the DLC updates for that, and I can't wait. I have a feeling Mike might have something in my stocking, so I'm not going to play it until Christmas Day. So that's going to be my thing next to Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. I was so excited for that.
Yeah.
Okay, our next game. Hulk Smash, but make it bring your daughter to work day.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
That's a good one, Kat.
I
That
didn't
was a
play
good
this
one.
game. I just saw the footage of him having a child on his back, and I was like, why is
does.
she there?
I don't know why she's there. I don't know why they made this game.
People loved it. It got a Game of the Year award.
It sure did.
Did you guys
Good for
see
them,
that?
but-
Did you guys? Sorry to bring it down now, but did you guys see the news story about the Call of Duty dev that got killed in a car accident? Hold up.
No.
Oh my God. I saw it earlier today. Hold on. TMC.
That was
Call
a
of
turn.
Duty creator video shows fatal car crash. Oh my God. New video shows a fatal car crash that killed Call of Duty video game creator Vincent Zampella.
Vincent Zampella was in a car crash.
He died.
Oh,
Him
shit.
and someone else, yeah.
Whoa.
And it looked like speed was definitely a factor. In the footage obtained by TMZ, you can see a red Ferrari zooming out of a tunnel on Los Angeles Crescent Highway. The sports car skids and crashes in the concrete barriers between the edge of the road and the San Gabriel Mountains. Within a matter of seconds, fireball erupts among the mangled car wreck, and folks rush over to pull body from the wreckage. Yep.
Wow.
God,
That's terrible.
Yeah. I
don't want to do my next game.
oh my goodness. Is it Call of Duty then?
It was Battlefield 6, and my bad description was, did we really beat Call of Duty? Holy shit. Because I just pulled out a photo of Vince, and he's wearing a Battlefield, because I think now he was working at, was he working at Infinity Ward? Oh, man. Okay. Well, sorry. The last game was a joke about Call of Duty and Battlefield, and we're not going to do that.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh.
That's crazy, though. Yeah. He died yesterday, December
Wow.
21st.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, crazy.
That is a bad holiday time for his family. Holy
That's
shit.
sad.
Yeah,
That
real sad.
sucks. That sucks.
That sucks. Sorry, Kat. I took the wind out of your sails there.
It's okay. It's just
I
like
just
my
dawned on
next
me.
game was a
It's
Call
like,
of Duty
oh.
and Battlefield
Okay,
joke.
so we won't
It's
do that
like-
one.
Maybe we'll go over it.
Do you have one more?
No, that was the last one.
That was the last
10th.
one? Okay.
Yeah.
Joelle, you're next on the list as Game Master with a game of higher or lower Metacritc edition.
Addiction. We love our Metacritc. We love it. Yeah, so we're gonna play the infamous and most loved higher or lower Metacritic edition. So I'm gonna name two games, and you have to guess which one had the highest Metacritic score. And then these numbers were updated at the beginning of the year. So if anything changed, and these games are not they're not games that I don't think they're games that came out this year. So, all right. So we'll start with let's start with the Amnesia the Bunker or Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice.
I
would
would
say
think
Hellblade.
Hellblade would have had the higher one.
Yeah. So Hellblade had a score of 84, and Amnesia
Only 84?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
It's still pretty big.
I know, but it's Senua's Sacrifice, or was it the first one or the second one?
Yeah, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice was the it was the first one.
Yeah, I just felt like that got
Yeah.
that's put on such a pedestal. I just figured the Metacritic was higher.
Amnesia the Bunker had a score of 77.
Okay.
All right, so then we're gonna roll forward with Staking with Senua's Sacrifice, Hellblade, or Dead Space 2024?
Dead Space. Now that I know that Senua's not a 90. Pretty sure Dead Space was more in the 90 territory.
I'm with you.
All right. Dead Space does have a higher score, but the score was 89. So it's close, really
Very close.
All right. So next one is Psychonauts 2 or Pokemon Snap.
Psychonauts 2.
Psychonauts 2.
Psychonauts 2 had a score of 89, while Pokemon Snap had a score of 80.
Pokemon Snap is really fun, though. I gotta say,
yeah,
the new one that came out, like, it's not your normal kind of a game. It's very different, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna keep on with Pokemon Snap against Frostpunk, the first release.
I feel like Frostpunk did okay.
I'm gonna say Pokemon Snap
because it was 80. How did Frostpunk do, Joelle?
Frostpunk came in at a score of 86, beating Pokemon Snap with their score of 80. So
a lot of people talk about that game.
It's so fun. Like, it's so cool. The mechanics are really interesting. All right, so sticking with Frostpunk going up against Super Mario Party.
The new one? No, never mind. Super Mario Party, not Jamboree.
Not Jamboree. No, just Super Mario Party.
I'm going to say Super Mario Party. That game is a favorite.
I'm going to say Frostpunk because Super Mario Party, a lot of people were not happy with how few games there were in it.
So Frostpunk, again, had the number of 86. Super Mario Party came in at 77.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they did not review.
No, it didn't. It didn't. I remember that. And then they put out this newer one, Jamboree, and that one did much better. That actually might be a fun evening activity for Mike and I later.
That would be fun.
We haven't played Super Mario Party in a bit.
That's fun. All right, so I got a few more. Sea of Thieves against Quantum Break.
Oh my gosh. Sea of Thieves. That's not, I'm not, said Sea of Thieves. My head went Sea of Stars. But Sea of Thieves is not Sea of Stars.
That's correct.
Sea of Thieves is the swashbuckling pirate game.
Yes.
The live with the interesting art style. That when it came out, I don't know if it reviewed super high. I know it's had legs over time against Quantum Break. Now, Quantum Break was an interesting one because of how it was a combo video game and kind of show mechanic in it. I feel like there was a lot of hype about that, but it was a very acquired taste at the end. So, I'm going to say Quantum Break.
I'm leaning towards Quantum Break as well. Because Sea of Thieves was a long haul type of thing.
Yeah, so Sea of Thieves had a score of 69.
Nice.
And then Quantum Break had a score of 78.
Okay, Quantum Break. Yeah. Quantum Break was definitely an interesting one. Kat, did you play that one?
No, but I remember when it came out, they were like, just like TV show, video games together. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was the attempt at trying to mash the two. I really enjoyed it. I played through it.
All right, next one is Fallout 76 against Gunrunner 2.
I'm going to say Gunrunner 2. I don't think Fallout 76.
That also did not hit the landing.
That launch was rough.
I'm with you.
All right, so the score for Fallout 76 was 52.
That was a joke for quite a while.
Yeah. And then Gunrunner 2 was 72. Yeah. So part of me was wondering if you guys would know that Fallout 76 score. It was not.
It was the biggest thing since sliced bread. Like, everybody was going bananas over it. They had so much stuff. And then it came out and everybody was like, what is this?
Yeah.
They patched a lot of shit. Now it's they found their audience, whatever. But it's
exactly.
Every live game I know that has like a long history often has like a rough start.
Yeah.
All right. Did you guys watch season 2, episode 1 yet of
I
Fallout?
haven't. I think we're waiting to.
Yeah, I'm
we're
waiting to
trying to
binge.
Yeah, we're trying to finish Landman because we started that, so we want to finish that, and then we're gonna go to Fallout.
Yeah, right now we're doing Pluribus and Witcher, the new season with not Superman as the Witcher,
with
and
Timu.
people are
Timu
like
Witcher.
Timu Witcher. People are like, I barely notice the difference. There's just a big white dude and a bad wig going, meh. I'm like, it's the same shit.
Oh, I don't know. Henry Cavill's grunts were, they stirred things.
That's what I'm saying. Where are we going with this, Joelle?
I'm just saying that, like,
Henry Cavill's grunts.
They were memorable. Like,
oh yeah.
I mean, he's a bigger dude. I'll give him that. But the wig and the contacts are so bad. They look bad on Cavill. They're looking bad on whatever this dude is from. Is he the guy that played Thor, or is he the Thor's brother?
No, Thor's brother.
His brother.
Yeah.
Liam Hemsworth.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
As long as they didn't replace Haskier. He's the star of the show.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I was gonna turn it on like when I was biking or something. It's not the same. I got one left. One more. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze or Final Fantasy Rebirth.
Ooh. Tropical Freeze.
Tropical Freeze came in at 84, while Rebirth had a high score of 92.
Holy shit!
It reviewed really well.
It reviewed very well.
Wow. But I thought Tropical Freeze also reviewed as well.
It did 84. Like, that's not bad.
No.
A Donkey Kong. Like, so yeah.
That's what we thought we were getting when we got Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I know. That's what I was hoping for.
I still need to play that out proper.
Oh, so good. Tropical. I bought it.
No, not that one. Bonanza.
Oh, no. Well, all right. Well, good luck there.
Tropical Freeze I played. Yeah.
That game
played that
so
one
fun.
on Wii U.
I bought it again for the Switch too. Like I bought the because I like having it. It's just so fun. It's so fun to drop in and play. So all right, well that was higher lore. So
thank you, Joelle. All right. My next one, as I realized I didn't even spell my name right in the document. Go figure. I've got 2 truths and a lie for you ladies. I've got 10 rounds. I got 3 factoids, and you got to figure out which one is not real.
Oh boy.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go.
All right. A. Mario was originally called Jumpman. B. Luigi was created because of sprite memory limitations. C. Bowser was originally designed as a turtle. Which one?
I'm going to say
is
C.
a lie.
Which one's a lie?
Which one's a lie?
C's the lie. A I know.
A is true.
A is true. Mario was called Jumpman.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised that Luigi is just Mario with different colors because of the Nintendo. And Bowser he is kind of a turtle.
Well, he was a dinosaur.
Yeah. And then he became a turtle.
Yeah, he is a turtle.
So I'm going to say C.
I'm going to save, I mean, can you read the Luigi one again?
Luigi was created because of sprite memory limitations.
Because of sprite memory limitations. Because they were trying to, I don't understand. They were trying to do another character, and then oh, okay. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'll go with Kat then. I'll also say C.
You guys are correct.
Yeah,
that's exactly. I've read a lot of history on Nintendo, and that's definitely one of the ones. It's like they wanted a second player, but they couldn't make a whole new thing, so a color change was probably the easiest thing they could do, and that's how you got Luigi's colors the way they were.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Question number 2. A. The original The Legend of Zelda used a battery save system. B. Zelda 2 is a side-scrolling RPG. C. Link has always been left-handed.
C is the lie.
You said that very confidently.
Well, my friend has Legend of Zelda 2. I've played that game. It is indeed a side-scroller. It is fucked up. And I think I remember stories of, like, the first Zelda, like, if the battery died in the cartridge, you'd lose your save. Maybe it's, like, legend or myth. But no, I think, like, for if I remember correctly, for one of the Wii game, because more people are left-handed than right-handed, they kind of flipped the game so that you could play with your right hand. Have the sword in your right hand.
I like the lore, so I'll agree with you because this is fun. Like
Catherine has the correct lore. That's exactly why Link was always left-handed until we had the waggle.
For Skyward Sword, right?
For Skyward Sword, the waggle. And a lot of people are right-handed, so they had to flip it around.
That's hilarious.
Question 3. A. Tetris was created in the Soviet Union. B. Tetris helped drive Game Boy sales globally. C. Tetris was originally developed for the NES.
I know one is right. That's true.
Yeah, A. That's true.
A is
that's
true.
Yeah, it was made in now what is modern day Russia.
Yep.
Unless it came out after the Soviet Union.
No, it's A. A is true. A is true. So
I feel like B is true as well.
I do too. It drove the sales for the Game Boy.
And C, it was originally made for the NES.
No, it wasn't originally made for the Tetris.
Wasn't it licensed by for Nintendo? I think it was an arcade first.
It was it's arcade. So I would say C.
Yeah, same C.
You got it.
Yeah.
I don't know originally if I remember back to that movie and also reading about Tetris too.
The movie was great.
The movie was great. It was made in Soviet Union, and it was made on a normal computer, and then someone saw it and it was like, damn, I need to sell this, and Nintendo did it specifically for the Game Boy because it's such like an intimate thing, and that it helped the Game Boy kind of take off. Now it's on like everything. Tetris.
It was the first game to be played in space.
And
that song is iconic.
That it is.
Yeah, if you watch the Tetris champions, like the championship for Tetris leagues, it is nuts. Like the way those gamers play Tetris, like I was like, I had no idea. Like it is truly something. It is crazy.
Question number 4. A. Pokemon Red and Blue shipped with multiple known bugs. B. Missing No was intentionally programmed. C. Pokemon was inspired in part by bug collecting.
What's B again?
Missing No was intentionally, I'm having a hard time saying that word, intentionally programmed.
I don't know if I can tell.
B. I'm going to say B.
All right, I'll also say B.
You got it.
Okay. I was like, I don't know.
It was shipped with multiple known bugs, and one of those bugs is Missing No.
Oh,
it wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah, and it's like if people tell you about this random Pokemon that shows up that's all like glitchy, it looks like just like weird, like and it's just it's a bug. Yeah.
Oh, funny.
I was like, no, I played Blue when it came out. That shit was not right.
Question number 5. A. Fortnite was originally announced as a co-op survival game. B. Fortnite's Battle Royale mode launched after PUBG. C. Fortnite launched first on mobile.
C.
I also think C.
Yeah, because there's Fortnite Save the World.
Yep.
Actually, PUBG sued Fortnite because PUBG people went to Fortnite to make the Fortnite Battle Royale mode.
Yep, I remember that.
And see, now it launched on PC first.
That was a crazy time when PUBG
That was
came out.
That was
And
a
then
crazy
Fortnite.
time.
And like Fortnite wasn't doing good. And then it decided to do this Battle Royale version.
Yeah.
And everybody was just talking about chicken dinners all the time because of PUBG.
Yep.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Wow.
And then we got a weird... Was that for PUBG? The ghillie
What a
suit that I
time.
got as a press kit? And also, and then I also got the controller that's like covered in this like anti-grease stuff. And they sent me like fried chicken and hot sauces.
What?
Yeah. I have this crazy PUBG Xbox
When PR had
One
money.
controller. Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
PR stuff is just like, yeah, there's certain PR things that I've kept over the years. The ghillie suit I got rid of, but that was very fun in the office. Catherine, do you remember that?
Yeah.
When I wore it in the office and started radio station shenanigans. And then, yeah, the controller that I have is like dipped in this like special material that's supposed to be anti-grease or something. And
Ew.
with it came like a thing for like a gift certificate like Saint Hubert or something like that. And then hot sauces.
That
'Cause
is
we were in
wild.
Montreal, right? So Saint Hubert.
That's something.
Yeah. What a time
They
to
should
be
update that
alive.
for Jacques Lecoq. That's better chicken.
What's the other one that's really good chicken? That's Chalet Barbecue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're still open.
I don't know. I'd have to ask someone.
A bunch of the, like well-known
classics?
long-term classic Montreal spots did not survive the pandemic, or they use the pandemic as an excuse to like retire, essentially.
Yeah, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
That happened in my parents' favorite Chinese restaurant they had home. They want to
That's
retire,
sad.
and nobody wanted to pick up the mantle of their, I guess the kids and stuff. They didn't want to be in the
Yeah.
restaurant business,
Aw.
and yeah,
That's sad.
it's too bad.
It is too bad.
All right, question 6. A, Among Us launched in 2018. B, Among Us became popular more than 2 years after launch. C, Among Us was always designed to be a competitive esport.
C.
It was always designed to be a competitive esport. That can't be true.
It's been out for a while. It got crazy popular during the pandemic because streamers streamed it. And then it was not made to be an esport, I don't think. C.
You got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel smart tonight. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're on it.
Yeah,
We're
you guys are
on
good at this.
it.
This Tylenol is working overtime to keep my head clear.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
shout
really,
out to
it's really
acetaminophen.
clearing the. That's right. It's doing its
doing the
thing.
opposite of what they said.
Yes,
it was
I
going to do.
was gonna say something. I was like, I won't.
All right, question number 7. We got 4 left. A, Skyrim has been released on more than 10 platforms. B, Skyrim includes NPCs who comment on your race. C,
Oh God.
Skyrim launched with mod support on consoles.
C.
At launch.
No, it wasn't
Yeah,
at launch.
C.
It was patched in after.
You got it.
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
definitely
played-
on more than 10
I
things.
played
That's
Skyrim,
funny.
and I played Skyrim as an elf before knowing that in that world, people don't like elves. I'd show up somewhere and they'd be like, oh. I'm like, what? What I do?
What?
Ew.
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 Question 8. A, Dead Rising takes place in a shopping mall. B, Dead Rising features a real-time countdown system. C, Dead Rising was marketed as a Christmas game.
B. It is in a shopping mall, and I think it was. I have a Dead Rising Christmas ornament from PR, so I think it was marketed as a Christmas game.
Oh, funny.
So I
Okay.
think B. I don't think it has a real time timer.
I'll go with Cat. I don't know much about this game, so I'll go with Cat.
You guys did not get this one.
Oh, man, no.
The lie is that it was marketed as a Christmas game. It was not, but it does take place as Christmas. And like,
Oh, this is like
there's a lot of debate over that.
Is this
like Die Hard.
Yeah, is it like the what's the Die Hard? Is Die Hard
Yeah.
a Christmas? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Same thing.
exactly.
I fell
Same
for
thing.
it.
Takes place at Christmas. Does
No.
not make it a Christmas game. Though we would often lump it in. And I think, what was it, Dead Rising 3, Dead Rising 4 that we did Christmas stuff for it.
Yeah.
Allie and I decided to sing Christmas carols. I'm gonna go find that video somewhere.
Oh, it's on the Xbox. Yeah, it's on the Xbox Canada YouTube, I think, somewhere.
It better still be there. I should go rip that just so we have it for perpetuity purposes. We did that. Question 9. A, the original Xbox controller was nicknamed the Duke. B, Microsoft entered the console market to compete directly with Sony. Let me say that again. B, Microsoft entered the console market to compete directly with Sony. C, the Xbox was Microsoft's first gaming hardware.
What was C again?
The Xbox was Microsoft's first gaming hardware.
I timed out and I missed.
I'll read them again. A,
yes, please.
The original Xbox controller was nicknamed the Duke.
Uh-huh.
B, Microsoft entered the console market to compete directly with Sony. C, the Xbox was Microsoft's first gaming hardware.
C is true.
Yeah, C is true. Is A true?
I feel A or B is a toss up between A and B. I feel like would they want to compete directly with Sony or with Nintendo? No, they're not in the same.
I wouldn't. Not Nintendo.
I would say A. A is the lie.
Yeah, I also say A is the lie.
A is the lie?
Yeah.
No. No, the controller was called the Duke.
I know. I almost had a perfect
really?
run.
Yeah, you guys were close.
What a
and
goofy
then,
thing.
B, Microsoft entered the console market to compete directly with Sony. That is true. The Xbox was not Microsoft's first gaming hardware. Actually, oh wait, no, maybe this is wrong. It did go in to do it, but like they made other gaming hardware. Maybe they're just not. Oops, sorry, I closed my window. Maybe they're not considering it as like other controllers and things like that Microsoft used to do, right? Because like it would do like flight simulator stuff and all that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Xbox, but the Xbox was the first Xbox in that.
Was the first console, but not the first gaming
gaming hardware. Yeah, they're being very particular about the vernacular. Yeah, but yeah, they did release the thing because they wanted to compete with Sony because Sony had the PlayStation and they were like, we want to do this. All right, the last one. Question 10. A, World of Warcraft originally launched in 2004. B, World of Warcraft has removed entire zones over time. C, World of Warcraft has never raised its level cap.
C is the lie.
C is the lie.
You got it.
Sorry. A, I was there when World of Warcraft launched. Thank you very much.
I was like, that date's true.
That was 20 years ago when I started dating Pascal. Thank you very much. I know they've removed zones because I have friends who still play and never raised the level cap. My guy, like by the first X-Pack, like I played Burning Crusade. I played Lich King.
Yeah.
We were all excited for that extra 10 level that took like fucking weeks to grind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. You couldn't get me with that one. I was in the trenches of WoW Vanilla.
Well, ladies, that closes out game night for another year.
Yeah. Woo.
So, as we close out the show for 2025, just thinking, do you guys have any fun memories from this year you just want to talk about?
Oh, this year went by like a blur. I mean,
fun gaming memories.
There's so much that happened this year. So part of me is like, what?
I think it was a shitty year to be alive, but a great year for gaming. That's because there was a lot of bangers in terms of games.
Yeah.
Like
there was so many, and like
Avowed was not a bad game, but it got buried because like so many better even better games came out because it was like,
Imagine if GTA would have come out.
Oh my gosh.
oh, that about my coin.
Oh my
Like,
gosh. Yeah.
I would have, yeah. But in terms of like, I don't know, events.
I just think
trying to
like, yeah, it just is crazy because I'm looking at like a release list, and I think this year in gaming, like for me, had a lot of impact. Like there was a lot of impact in gaming. So I think a lot of it in terms of playability and memories, I think were really solidified. Like playing Clair Obscur was a experience, and like that game was so good and it was so memorable. So I'm just like, that was amazing. And then like South of Midnight also had a really big impact because of the art style and the story and the music and the enriching art experience of the whole thing. So like that was truly memorable. We finally got Silk Song. Like that was, you know, a huge moment for fans because we've been waiting for that forever. Mario Kart World, like the new
we got new console hardware.
We got new console hardware. We got the
I
Switch
forgot
2.
about the Switch 2. Holy shit.
Yeah,
that came out this
like,
year.
Yeah, like we had Hades 2 like officially dropped. Blueprints.
Blueprints was such a moment. That I just feel like that was such a moment. Like I was just caught up in everything to do with it.
Yeah,
like the online with all the people talking about it, all the YouTube videos, people trying to figure out how to do it, how to get to all the rooms, how to like answer the story, the whole story itself. Like yeah.
Like we had a great, like I feel like games this year like actually probably for me really helped get me through the year with like everything that was going on, because it was just so exciting to be playing games that were of just the utmost quality. And then also I got a new wide screen monitor, and so playing like Arc Raiders on that, like I'm playing my first shooter really like ever, and that's been a blast. So I think like for me, like it's been actually a really big year in video games and how they have helped me just like get through the year. Looking forward to something to do. Ghost of Yotai came out, which I still have yet to finish. I feel like Ghost of Yotai for me, I was like, this is too special just to try to finish. I want to play it like when I'm gonna really have a good time, like to sit and enjoy it, because I had that surgery, and even though I had all that time off, I wanted to be like in a good headspace to play it. But yeah, like, I mean, there's so much happened to me, like personally and professionally, like a lot happened this year. So I just think as I'm processing and thinking about it, like games this year were crucial to kind of like keeping my spirits up and having me be able to kind of grow and experience a lot of different types of games that I probably wouldn't have explored even a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Just also GTA 6, just, I'm here, I'm not, I'm out, I'm in, am I?
Yeah, keep us on the edge of our seats, why don't you?
Yeah, on top of that. But like, I'm trying to remember like some of my most memorable. I think like for me, it was like the surprises. Like, you know, in terms of, you know, like when I looked at trailers for Avowed or Clair Obscur or Ghost of Yote, I was like, yeah, I'm going to like this. Like, all of this, give it to me. Games that like really surprised me were stuff like, is this seat taken? And mind you, I haven't played the other one, like by the people who make Goose Game. I think, Thank God You're Here, or Thank Goodness You're Here, like the super British game. I haven't played that. And, you know, I haven't tried Blueprints, even though my friend at work was like, you got to play this shit. It's crazy. But it was more in these very unique experiences. Because we all love more of the same. You know, I started another round of Baldur's Gate 3 because I didn't want to learn something new. And I love like getting games like Avowed, which is like, yeah, give me a magic system and a world with, you know, elves and shit, and I'm there. But it once in a while you get stuff like Clair Obscur or Is This Seat Taken, where it's just like, what if we turn the world on their head, or like is the seat taken as like, what if we just take like puzzle making and make it a story about people that don't want to sit next to somebody that didn't shower?
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, it was and even like stuff like Make Room. We've seen stuff like Make Room 100 times over, but I don't know, something about this iteration where it was just like, oh, we'll just give you play through the game to unlock a few things, and then we'll just give you this sandbox. And it was just so soothing. So soothing. And yeah, South of Midnight, where everybody was like, yeah, the combat's not that great. I'm like, you don't play South of Midnight for the combat. Go play Soulsborne. Like, we're playing this because we want this type of story and lore in games. We don't get that a lot. And it was really, really well made. And the music, holy
so good.
shit. You know how like everybody talks about how the music in Clair Obscur was like just so great with like the story and what was going on and how it was like perfectly like tied together. South of Midnight did the exact same thing. Completely different genre of music and of games. But South of Midnight did the same thing with like bluegrass and folklore music. And no, I just remember like outrunning unfathomable horrors while this bluesy, smoky voice sung about what was chasing me and how I had to run faster. I was like, say less. Say less. No, it was masterly crafted. What a year. Honestly, what a year for games. Like, terrible year to be alive, but what a year for games.
Yeah, hard year for the game industry too.
Yeah.
But definitely some special things released this year. Ladies, we're going to be diving into our games of the year next time we record, which is going to be fun. I always enjoy that episode as we kind of look back. And then after that, talking about betting when it comes to Fantasy Critic, and then off until looking in to see what's coming in 2026. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we thought was going to come out this year that now we're going to get early next. So it's going to be interesting, Yeah. All right. Well, as always, if you're intrigued about any of the topics we usually cover in the episode, and you feel like going back and listening to back episodes that you may have missed over the course of the year, since we're going to take a wee break to celebrate the holidays, you can do that and on girlsongames.ca, because Kat puts that together for us every week. So go check out our website so that you can find back episodes and all of the links and things that we talk about in those episodes. If you have the power to rate and review this podcast where you are consuming it, that would be much appreciated. Why? It helps with discovery. It puts us up in the rankings, and any comments you leave help us build our show. Thank you to the ladies for being on this podcast with me every week. I would like them to shout out their social media handles so you can follow them anywhere and everywhere online. Catherine, where can people find you?
I am CSDBA, CSDSBINS, CSDBA, on Threads, Blue Sky, Twitter, Instagram. But I will be taking a big social media break for the next 2 weeks. But I will be in and out of the Girls on Games Discord. Discord is ever present for me. So that's where you can find me.
Joelle, where can people find you?
People can find me on Instagram at JoelleLauren87, on Blue Sky at Joelle Lauren, but always hanging out in the Girls on Games Discord. Come and say hello.
And I am Leah Jewer, most social media platforms. But of course, you want to know everything there is to know about Girls on Games. You can track us down at The Girls on Games on X and Facebook. Just Girls on Games out that in there on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and TikTok. Discord.me/Girls on Games to continue this conversation and more. But of course, if you ever want to know anything at all, you can track it down at our home base. That's our website, girlsongames.ca. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Joelle. Have a lovely holiday break. And we will see you back in about 2 weeks. And keep a look at the Discord channel if you want to partake in the Fantasy Critic for 2026. Until next time, stay safe and enjoy some nice cozy gaming over this holiday break. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.